Hello, I'm Dr. Elias Navarro, and I've been working with seniors for over 30 years. Let me ask you something personal. Have you ever looked around at your friends, your neighbors, or even your own reflection and thought, why are some people still thriving at 80 while others seem to fade? As a doctor, I've seen it all, and I can tell you, aging doesn't look the same for everyone. In fact, some people are doing things in their 80s that most of their peers gave up years ago. Today, I'm going to walk you through 8 powerful signs that you're not just aging, you might be aging in reverse. And stick with me until the end, because the final one, it might be the most important signal your body will ever give you. Aging isn't what you've been told. Most people think that once you hit 80, everything slows down. Slower steps, weaker hands, foggy memory. But here's what I want you to know. Much of what we call aging is actually disuse. Muscles shrink because they're no longer challenged. Balance fades because it's no longer trained. Flexibility disappears after years of sitting still. But here's the hopeful truth. The body responds when you engage it. It rebuilds, it adapts, it even surprises you. These 8 signs I'm about to share aren't just random milestones. They're real-life indicators that your body and brain are still firing on all cylinders even in your 80s. Let's dive in. The first sign, you can get up from a chair without using your hands. This might seem like a small thing, but it's one of the most powerful markers of independence I check during patient visits. Why? Because it tells me your legs, your core, and your balance are all working together. It shows a strength, it shows coordination, and most importantly, it shows freedom. One of my patients, Eleanor, age 82, realized she was pushing off harder to get up. Then she fell trying to get out of bed. That was her turning point. I got her doing just 10 minutes a day of simple seated leg lifts and squats. A few weeks later, she was standing up without using her hands. If you can do this, you're maintaining something rare, functional power after 80. Comment 1 below if your legs are still carrying you strong. Sign number 2, you can walk at a brisk pace without getting winded. As a physician, I always pay close attention to how fast a senior walks into my office. Did you know that walking speed is one of the strongest predictors of longevity? Leonard, one of my longtime patients, was 79 when he told me, "Doc, I used to walk a mile before breakfast. Now I'm winded at the corner." So we made a plan, short walks every day, but a little faster each time. Within a month, he was moving strong again. If you can walk like you're running late without feeling like you need to stop, your heart, lungs, and muscles are still in sync. Comment 2 if you've still got your stride. Sign number 3, you can balance on one foot for 10 seconds. I do this simple test with many of my patients, and I'll tell you it reveals a lot. Balance is not just about not falling. It's a combination of your eyes, your ears, your muscles, and your brain all working as one. Judith, 81, told me she kept leaning on the sink while brushing her teeth. We started with wall-supported balance practice, just 1 minute a day. Within 2 weeks, she didn't need support at all. If you can stand on one foot for 10 seconds, that means your body and brain still trust each other. Comment 3 if your balance hasn't let you down. Sign number 4, you can get down on the floor and back up without help. Now this is big. It's one of the hardest movements to keep as we age, and one of the most vital. Frank, 83, had a moment I'll never forget. His great-granddaughter wanted to play on the carpet, and he hesitated. Not because he didn't want to, but because he wasn't sure he could get up again. We worked on it. A few slow squats, some daily kneeling practice. Within a month, he was on the floor and back up again, smiling the whole time. If you can still do this without grabbing furniture or asking for help, you're ahead of 90% of your peers. Type 4. If your body hasn't forgotten how to move. Sign number 5. You can carry a full grocery bag without a struggle. Carrying groceries is more than just a chore. It's a test of strength, coordination, and stamina. Walter, age 80, came to me frustrated that the stairs were getting harder. We added light resistance exercises to his routine. Nothing fancy, just dumbbells, wall push-ups, and a tennis ball for grip strength. 4 weeks later, he was back to carrying all his bags in one trip. If you can carry a bag without pausing, grimacing, or needing to shift hands, that's a clear signal your upper body is still strong. Comment 5 if this is still your strength zone. Sign number 6, you can climb a flight of stairs without stopping the stairs. They're brutally honest. If your heart, lungs, and legs aren't working together, stairs will tell you the truth. Quickly, Irene, 82, had avoided the stairs since a minor fall, but visiting her daughter one day, the bathroom was upstairs. That walk was her wake-up call. With just a few weeks of step practice and breathing control, she didn't just climb, she conquered. If you can still climb without stopping or gasping, you're aging with serious strength. Comment 6 and give those stairs your victory lap. Sign number 7, you can remember recent conversations clearly. This is one I always ask my patients about. Do you remember what you had for dinner last night? What your friend told you yesterday? Sharp memory reflects more than brain cells. It tells me about your oxygen flow, your engagement, and your lifestyle. Howard, 84, stayed sharp because he read, played puzzles, and stayed socially active. He even remembered my kids' names after one visit. If you still feel mentally clear, if names, stories, and details don't slip away, your brain is aging beautifully. Type 7 if your memory is still your superpower. Sign number 8, you wake up feeling rested and ready. Sleep is one of the most underrated signs of whole body health. Ruth, 86, once came in saying, "I sleep, but I don't feel rested." We adjusted her bedtime routine, lights off an hour early, no screens after dinner, morning sunlight for her body clock. In 2 weeks, she felt transformed. If you still fall asleep easily, stay asleep and wake up clear. Your nervous system, hormones, and healing systems are in harmony. Comment 8 if your mornings feel like a fresh start. If you recognized even just a few of these signs in yourself, you're not just aging, you are thriving. I've seen thousands of seniors over the decades, and the strongest ones? They're the ones who never stopped moving, never stopped learning, never gave up on themselves. And here's the good news. Even if you noticed 1 or 2 signs you've lost, you can start reclaiming them today. The body remembers how to be strong, the brain remembers how to be sharp, and your spirit, it remembers how to live. So whether you're 60, 70, 80, or beyond, keep going, keep choosing life. Because aging in reverse, it's not a miracle, it's a mindset. I'm Dr. Elias Navarro, and I believe in your strength. Comment below and tell me which signs you still have. Like, subscribe, and share this with someone you love. We're in this together. Until next time, stay strong, stay sharp, and stay young in spirit.